and now I'm going to sit down over there and actually make this video. It's going to be a mishmash, I'm warning you. Welcome back to Girl in Dark. To be honest, I almost didn't put a video up this week because I feel like, I don't know, sometimes I just feel like all I do is repeat myself. And I feel like I've got nothing much to say and nothing much to share. And then someone left a really nice comment on one of my videos and I thought, oh, that is so nice. It's like hearing from a friend when you leave a comment. And it really does inspire us to keep going and keep connecting and keep making stuff. So yeah, I thought I would cobble this little video together. It's just bits and pieces from my week and take you along with me as I always do when I do these sorts of life lately videos. We continue to be extremely hot weather. We're in a massive heat wave at the moment, but we'll come out the other side in a couple of days' time. But at the moment I'm heading out to my favourite spot. I have a little stool permanently in the car that a little collapsible camping stool. And I just sit here. I don't get in the paddock with the cows. I'm scared of cows. I think it's when my cousins scared me when I was a kid and they made me run in the paddock with the dairy cows, which, I was only about 4 and they dragged me along. I thought the cows were after us. Anyway, I do love cows. They're very beautiful. So this is my spot where I love to draw and sit there and just see what I can see. So this is my favourite spot. Oh my God, there's a road train going past. I wish I was drawing now. So I'm out here to do some drawing this morning before it gets too hot. It's going to be very, very hot. But I've got a nice shady spot. Can you hear the cicadas? And I can hear some ducks. Anyway, cicadas and crickets and it's really raucous. Birds are fairly quiet. Those cows down there, they will come up to the fence eventually. They won't be able to stand they have to see what I'm doing. I'm just prepping a few little canvases, forcing myself there to work with a bit of pinky purple colour. I don't like purple. But it's nice, you know, when you incorporate it subtly. But yeah, I'm not a purple girl. As these panels had critters on them. Some of you might remember the... I'm shouting because I haven't got my ears in. Some of you might remember the Rogues Gallery. Yeah, so a few of those didn't make the cut, so I've painted over them. So that's what I've been doing for the last few minutes, having a lot of fun slopping paint around. I don't know why he has to get up every time I turn the camera on. So these are the sorts of things that I'll do some more of these later from my outing today. So I'll do some more paintings on paper, because every time I go to that spot I just get super inspired, and I just love going to the same spot over and over again in all kinds of different weathers. Do you want to go out, mate? Probably shouldn't. If I were you, I wouldn't. He'll be back in a minute when he realises how hot it is. I think I need to put the cooler on. This is like a annex to the actual Bromley Gallery in Daylesford. The gallery is next up the street. I like this. Buy one free but pay double for the first one. It's so David Bromley. So the next little bit of footage will be in the actual gallery. I had to turn the sound down because they were playing really great music, but I'd get done with copyright from YouTube, so it's silent. I love this gallery so much. It's so much fun. I love his work. Check out the movie if you haven't seen the Bromley film. There's a documentary about him called, I think it's called Bromley After Dark. You can see it on, I think it's on Netflix. Madman Movies made it. It's fairly recent, 2023. And we had a quick salad roll up on Wombat Hill under the beautiful tall pine trees. Could have sworn the weather was cool. Late in the afternoon, I looked out the lounge room window, and lo and behold, there's Mama and her baby, her mother kangaroo and her Joey. They're having a huge drink out of the bird bath out the front. And so I just was trying to film them without disturbing them. So some of this footage is through fly wire, so that's why it looks like it's got a filter on it. But you can see how dry and dusty the front garden is, even though I'm watering twice a day. And that's what's bringing the roos in. They don't normally come into the house. Look at that one. They don't normally come in this close. Sometimes they boing past, usually across the road though. But it's very unusual for them to come right into the house, but they're looking for water and they're looking for food. For, a bit of green grass to eat. You can see her panting, breathing fast, and you can see her ribs, so she's not really in bad shape though in terms of kangaroos. And she might, she's got a Joey, so that's probably wearing her out. Can see the Joey digging in the background. See how, look, that lavender bush is all but dead. It's not dead. The joey actually ended up digging a hole in the dirt there and having a lovely little snooze down on the cool earth while Mama just groomed herself. They were here for about 20 minutes. It was just amazing to watch them. Beatrice was on the front porch the whole time just watching. I reckon she knows them because she sees more of the kangaroos than we do. And we'll go past the house. But yeah. I was saying to some friends, I swear I saw this kangaroo the other day. I went out early, I was going out the front to the bin. I was still in my pyjamas and I just sort of was on the little garden path and bang, I was face to face with her. I'm sure it was this one. She was really small. And I could have just reached out and touched her. And we just stared at each other. It was really beautiful. It was like this moment. You know how sometimes you have a moment with another being and it's almost like a moment of recognition. Like we're all just here and we don't know why. Here comes the little one. Oh God, the little one is so cute. What's happening, Beatrice?
Yeah, sure.
See ya. There was one little thing that I meant to show you. You remember my bull terrier. I painted the mirror above the fireplace. It was an old mirror that I got in a junk shop back in Melbourne for $6. And I painted it. I used craft paint and just acrylic paint from out of the studio. And just, yeah, it's really hard to film mirrors because if you stand in front of them, you end up filming yourself and you look really silly. But I painted it so that you can, when you sit in the chair and look up, you see that sort of side bit as well. It just, and the gold sort of arch things, they're just, or scallop edges, that's just, craft paint from Bunnings. So that was my other little creative project that I wanted to share with you. Who's that walking past there? See what I mean?